Everyone starting a plant-based journey is usually afraid of one thing, and that is messing up. They think if they eat one bad thing, the whole week is going to be ruined, that they've failed. They might as well quit. But what if I told you falling off the path does not mean that you failed? What if I told you that it might actually be part of the process? My name is Marilyn, and in this video, I want to talk to you about why your mess ups may actually be making you stronger. I like to say that your mess ups can become setups for you moving forward. Now, the common myth is you need to have perfect willpower. You have to go from 0 to 100. You have to change everything overnight, and you can never look back. But let's be honest, that is not realistic, especially when food has been comfort. Food has been family. Food has been tradition, and food has been a part of our life for decades. Here's the truth. The real skill is not perfection. The real skill is persistence. It's not about never failing. It is about how quickly and how kindly you pick yourself back up. That's it. Because every single time you restart, you're not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. You are starting with more awareness, and you're starting from a position of strength. I remember when this was happening with my husband early on in our journey. His daughter brought him a plate of food from his old life, and that consisted of some collard greens, some white rice, some gravy, and I believe some turkey wings. He told me later, well, I know I messed up today, but it was good to have some cooked food. Now, some people would say he fell off the wagon, and he did. But you know what he did? That very next day, he got up, got dressed, and got right back to eating the right food. And from then on, he stuck with it. That one meal did not derail him. It reminded him of his choice. And that is what I want you to hear today. One meal does not have to become 1 week. One day does not have to become 1 month. One mistake does not mean you throw away the entire journey. You simply begin again. Then there was Marie. Marie wanted to go plant-based, but she did not have the support of her home, her family, her children. Everyone in her family was a meat and potatoes eater. And if you know somebody like that, just comment meat and potatoes in the comments. So Marie and I started talking, and I gave her a couple of recipes, and I told her, just cook it. Don't announce it. Don't make a big speech about it. Just cook the food. And you know what happened? For one entire week, her family ate the meals without complaining. Then she told them the meals were plant-based, and that is when they started asking for meat again. So she made a decision. 1 week she would make meat for them, and then the next week it would be a plant-based meal, and she just wouldn't say anything. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it that way. I'm not saying that is a perfect plan. What I'm saying is this. If you want to go plant-based and you fall off the wagon, get back up the next day. Start all over. There's no fear. Just begin again. Don't make it harder than it has to be. And then there is my story. I went to a family event and I hadn't eaten, and I normally don't do this, but I've been rushing around the entire day, and I ate something that I should not have eaten because it was not plant-based. But you know what? I gave myself some grace. And then the next day, I started all over again. It was a couple of years ago. But still, I can fall, you can fall. The trick is getting back up. If you want to get back up, type get back up in the comments. Another beautiful piece of wisdom came from a member in my school community. Thank you, Diane. She reminded us that sometimes we measure progress the wrong way. We get so obsessed with the scale, but the scale does not tell the whole story. The scale does not always show that inflammation may be going down. It does not always show that your energy is improving. It does not always show that your digestion is getting better. You can't tell these things by the scale alone. It does not always show that your body is changing. Diane said, use your clothes not just your scale. Your clothes will tell you everything that you need to know. And that is so true. When was the last time your watch felt a little looser? When was the last time your pants felt a little better? When was the last time you noticed that you could button something that used to be a little tight? That is progress. Even if the scale did not move, give yourself some grace. And finally, the most important part of this journey is grace. Life happens. It happens to me. It happens to you. If life happens, type life in the comment. You'll go to a party. You'll be stressed. You'll be tired. You may even be traveling. You may even be around family like I was that time. You may be in a room full of food that you were used to eating. And yes, you might eat that cookie. And that is okay. The goal is not to become a food robot. The goal is not to live in fear every bite. The goal is to build a healthy life that you actually love. And that includes being human. Here's the secret. Do not wait until Monday. Do not wait until next month. Do not beat yourself up. Just make your next meal a plant-based meal. That's it. That is it. That is the reset that you need. Your next meal is your next opportunity. Now, one of the easiest ways to get back on track is to not have to think so hard about what to make. Sometimes you just need a simple plan waiting for you. And that's why I have created my 7-day no overwhelm meal plan. Takes all the guesswork out. It is a simple reset tool to help you get back on track without stressing over every meal. And if you want that reset button, the meal plan is only $27. The link is right below in this video. And don't forget to join my free school community. You will get a 7-day trial, which gives you a full access, a full week to come in, to look around, to meet other community members, connect with them, and have honest conversations about your plant-based journey. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to like this video, share it with someone that you believe it can help, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. I read every comment. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.